Good morning. I'm back on the AT. It is December 27. I parked at Route 183 and I'm headed to mile 1211 where I got off the trail the other day. Or I didn't get off there, but I'm connecting the last little bit of this 15-mile section, and it's gonna be more than 11 miles, I think. It's 5.7 miles to mile 1211. The sunrise is beautiful. Yeah, let's go hiking. Right. Coming up to the trail by way of the forest road helped me shave off time and distance. If I would have done this section as a pure out and back, it would have been 11.4 miles, but coming up the forest road cut off or shaved off 1.5 miles. So it'll be a 10-mile hike, which is excellent. In off-trail news, 2022 is quickly approaching, and I thought I would tell you what I would like to do in 2022. And Lord willing, we'll be able to do in 2022. First off, I'm gonna delete Instagram for the month of January because it's such a time suck for me, and I don't like that I am on it as much as I am. So yeah, delete it for the month of January, come back in February, and then I would like to delete it on weekends so that it's not a distraction. That's probably the biggest intentional thing that I would like to do, and I will ask my community group to hold me to it and just be disciplined in that regard. In trail news, I really want to finish Pennsylvania by the end of January. After today, I will only have 6 or less day hikes to do to accomplish that, because the 3 sections I have left, if I don't get a ride or a shuttle to one end, I'm gonna just have to split them and do them as out and back hikes, which is fine. I feel like my legs are strong enough to go the distance. One section is like 12.5 miles or less. One of them is less than 9.5 miles. And there's a 7-mile section between 191 and Delaware Water Gap. So that's that. And then I might go to Arizona to see the older boy and do a section hike on the Arizona Trail. I'm thinking about that for March. Not 100% set on that. But the big plan coming up will take place in May. May 1st is my birthday, so May is my birthday month, and I intend, I heard a weird squeaky noise. Oh, I think it's just trees. I think. Or there's a donkey. I can't decide. Although, I'd be really surprised if it was a donkey. Yeah, anyway. Lord willing, I am going to do a 220-mile section hike of the Appalachian Trail, starting at Dix Creek Gap in Georgia and going through to Allen Gap, which is 50 miles beyond the Smokies. And I'm planning out this section with this distance particularly so that I can do the through hiker permit through the Smokies. The rule is that you have to do 50 miles on either end to have the through hiker permit. So yeah, that's big news. And Lord willing, it will happen. My intentions are legit in the sense that I have already spoken to a friend of mine who lives in Cumming, Georgia, which is about, I don't know, an hour and a half from Dix Creek Gap, and she has agreed to pick me up from the airport in Atlanta, and I'll hang out with her at the beginning of the weekend, and then she'll drop me off at the trail on the 1st of May, and I will start hiking on my birthday. 220 miles. Factoring 10 miles a day would be 22 days, give or take, because I'm sure I'll hike more than 10 miles a day on the trail, but then I'm giving myself the entire month so that I can take my time and really enjoy myself. And going forward, I may just do big section hikes of the trail so that I can get it finished. Plus, the further away you get from your own location, just makes more sense to do a through hike or a lash. There's too much driving, too much planning. And yeah, so I would like to section hike the trail going forward twice a year, and depending on the section that I choose will depend on the month that I choose to hike, because you can't hike Katahdin in May. Well, maybe you can, but I wouldn't want to. And you can't count on hiking Katahdin in the fall. So yeah, I'm laying out plans. I'm really, really excited about it. And if you have any questions or suggestions for logistical things, put them in the comments. I'd be happy for suggestions, tips, suggestions. Anybody want to do it with me? Chris Coney, you want to do it with me? Can you take a month off? I don't know if you've done that section through the Smokies. Let me know. There is a lot of blowdown in this section. I just looked at the calendar and did a little bit of math, and my section hike starts in exactly 120 days. You guys, that's only 17 weeks from now. Woo, I'm so excited. I really hope it comes together. I know where I'm flying into to get on the trail, and then I need to contact friends in Knoxville that hopefully can pick me up, and I can visit them at the end and fly home from Knoxville, Tennessee. And then other things logistically, I have to convince, I don't think it'll be hard, but I have to convince somebody in my family to take care of the Lemon and the Gerbil sisters. I have a few options for them. And then I think logistically, those might be, you know, in just planning how to get to the trail, how to get home, and what to do with the aminals will be the biggest pre-trail logistical challenge. And then I think the next really big logistical challenge is hiking through the Smokies, because it's 70 miles of trail, and I don't know that there's any option to get food in there. It just means I gotta be aware of the mileage and how much food to carry. I'm not gonna be worried about water. The trail in the springtime has plenty of water, so that's not an issue. It's just figuring out food and like the places I want to stop off and visit along the way, it's gonna be fun. And I gotta be honest, it's a little bit nerve-wracking to look at all those details up close. Makes me very nervous, but I know it's gonna be an amazing trip. Just did some crazy kind of weaving in there. Oh, I thought I was gonna make it back to the truck without precipitation, but the snow has started to fall. I'm glad it's snow and not rain. I was hoping that would be the case. I'm almost done. Just one more mile. Right, okay, back at the truck. That was 5.7 miles on the AT, and according to Relive, 10.2 miles altogether. And I beat the precipitation, which here is in the form of snow. So, hooray! Anyway, stay tuned for more info about my big section hike, and thanks for hiking along with me. And yeah, I'll see you next time.